Hey, this is very different. If you don't know me, I'm Alex is a Moron, and I primarily make shorts about cool Bedrock prisons and a bunch more. And a really important thing that I need to mention right now is if you are extremely young or if you get triggered from sensitive topics, specifically mental health ones, you might not want to watch this video. I'm going to mention some quite heavy topics and I don't want to cause anyone any harm, so if you are in one of those two groups, please click off now or skip to this specific time. Okay, so I've struggled a lot with my mind for a number of years now, and as this is a very sensitive topic, I need to be very careful with the words I use, but I promise to be 100% honest. I'm not okay, or I am, but most of the time I'm not. For as long as I can remember, I've battled the idea of wanting to be alive. This doesn't mean I'm at risk of ending it, as I promised myself a long time ago I would never do that, but it has been very hard not to think about death constantly throughout my life. But yesterday, something horrific and extremely sad happened. I and hundreds of others were witnesses to a tragedy of someone unfortunately taking their own life. I won't go into details as I value this person's privacy and I send all my love and prayers to those affected, from family to witnesses and others affected. This was obviously really hard for everyone. I think I haven't even processed it myself properly yet, but later that day when I was able to focus on something else, I suddenly got this heavy chest pain. It felt like a heart attack and it went away. Then it came back and I did research, called my girlfriend for support, etc. Then once I went to bed, I was terrified I was going to pass away when I slept. And thinking back on it, I know how silly this was. I'm 20, I'm young, I'm healthy, and statistically speaking, there is such a low chance of that actually happening. But either way, I woke up today and felt very grateful to be alive, and also extremely guilty for a number of reasons. Then I showered and bumped into my housemate, who I spoke to for over an hour about a bunch of topics. And it made me realize something that I've realized before, but I've just been way too scared of doing, and it's that life is too short. It's harsh, it's beautiful, it's scary, it's connection, it's love, and it's also all around us. And I don't want to keep letting fear decide what I do anymore, because if I keep letting fear control me throughout my life, all I'll be filled with is regret, which is why I finally made the effort to make a second channel where I talk about relevant topics and very serious stuff, because my passion isn't just fun videos, it's to help others, to give guidance, and to be the best version of myself possible. So even if I am terrified of posting this video you're watching right now, I made my second channel and I even recorded 4 videos and have already posted them. They will be kind of similar to what this video is, very raw and serious. Now keep in mind, this doesn't mean I'm quitting Alex is a Moron and the shorts or the live streams or even the long form videos I'm working on, but it does mean that I'm done letting fear control me. Hopefully with that channel, I can express myself and work through the thoughts and emotions I have. But more importantly, I seriously hope there's a chance that you might be able to gain something from it as well, whether it's life advice, processing your own emotions, or to just let yourself feel. I know this might not have been what you expected when you clicked on this video. I'm also sorry for talking about such a heavy topic on this channel. I'm fully aware of how painful it can be for others to hear, but I feel like this was very necessary for me, as this might have been the scariest thing I've ever done, and that's what it all goes back to, right? Not letting our fear control us. So thank you so extremely much for watching, and please, genuinely please seek out help if you ever need it. You are way more loved than you could possibly imagine, and if there's one thing you learn or key takeaway that you get from this video, it's that you are so much stronger than your own fear.